All right, Alphas, what is going on? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Today, I am checking out a new interview with XG called XG Talks New York Tour, Sisterhood plus upcoming music. This is from Z100 New York. This came out a couple days ago. I'm going to be watching this and uploading it as soon as I can, and this weekend, probably Saturday, Sunday, is when I'm going to finish the documentary. I'm just going to do the last 2 episodes, and then we'll be done with that. We'll move on to some other stuff, right? We've still got the rest of XG days and extra XG content to watch, so there's that, right? And I'm sure there's going to be a few other things here and there to check out. I don't know if this is going to get blocked. I might have to put a filter on it, but otherwise we're going to put captions. I don't know if we'll need captions. There won't be good anyway. So let's just see. Let's see what we get.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
What's up inside of our Z100 Artist Interview Lounge? I'm Crystal.
Hey, what up? It's Maxwell.
And we have the gorgeous ladies of XG in the house.
Is it all of them, or is it just
How are you guys feeling?
4?
I'm glad that we're all in theme pink.
I know, right?
I know it's all of them. Okay, cool.
My color, too. I'm just going to scoot on over here with you guys. No, but for real, we're so happy that you get to spend a few days here in New York City. Yes. How are you feeling?
We're feeling great. We're so happy to be back here.
Yeah.
Although we only have a few days.
Take advantage of it. Love
We're
it.
gonna have fun.
You have been experiencing, all that New York is. And before we started really rolling here with the cameras and everything, we talked about the fact that you were here most recently, Madison Square Garden. The show was packed.
Oh,
you know what I
wow.
mean? We had so many alphas in the building.
Ow.
How did it feel to perform here in our city, New York City, and make it your own?
Yeah, it felt amazing.
I didn't know
We
they were
actually
at
performed,
MSG.
Our very first time in the U.S., actually in New York last year.
Yeah.
So we were so happy to be back with doing our own shows. So it was crazy. It felt so surreal. We were so excited to meet all of our New York alphas.
Hey.
They were so lit. They were crazy. They were so wild. Oh, crazy. Awesome energy.
Well, yeah, you have been performing all over the world, and it's cool to see that you guys are taking on 3 languages, English, Japanese, Korean. That is so cool, so unique to see. How do you feel that singing and performing in different languages connects you with your audience more?
もちろんすごく感じていて、ライブしながらも本当に会場にいろんな国籍のアルファーズが来てくれたり、いろんな顔のアルファーズが見れるのがすごく嬉しくて感動します。
I do like this too, and I've noticed they do this, especially when you see them in the vlogs and stuff, is that they do try to learn parts of the language if they don't know it. Like, no matter where they're going, they'll at least try to say hello, or something. They'll learn a phrase, like a sentence to say at their concerts, which is cool, right? I can't imagine, man, like there's, well, what did Maya say? I think it was in the Zach Sang show, did she say it, where she's like constantly like has to she's thinking in English, but then she has to try to translate it to Japanese, and that's got to be hard, right? Because so many languages have different like subtleties to them, right? And can you imagine, like, how do I explain it? It's like all of these languages have like the sort of slang, and they have like I guess you could say more like of a modern, take to them. I remember when there was a few years ago when I tried to learn a couple different languages. I was just trying and using a lot of these apps, right, to do it, like Duolingo and stuff like that. It's hard because they teach a lot of it from the more like formal way of speaking, right? The more, I guess you could almost say, refined way of speaking, and not more just like everyday chatting with like your bro, you know what I mean? Like saying, yo, what's up, squad? It's so you don't really, unless you're constantly talking with people, that speak that as like their native tongue, you're not going to get that sort of more personable chat. So it's hard. It's hard to do. It's definitely, there's so many languages that I tried to, there's at one point where I was doing Italian, German, I did try to start Spanish, and then it was just like, I didn't have the patience for it, because I also didn't have the brain capacity. I'm like, no, I am not at this level yet. So who knows? One day I might decide. Honestly, watching a lot of this has gotten me to the point where I definitely would love to, learn Japanese and Korean in particular. Right? That would be really cool.
That part there, diversity. And what you're doing is you're sharing your culture and you're seeing your culture connect with so many other cultures. From your viewpoint when you're performing on stage, like, do you get the goosebumps? Do you get that feeling in your heart? You're like, wow, we're doing something that's really special, sharing who we are and showing that the diversity, music connects all kinds of different people.
めっちゃします、なんかまずショーが始まった時に私たちのイントロがシューリングスターのバーンっていうこのドラムの音から始まるんですけどそのドラムの音と同時に私が What's up その年に合わせて例えばニューヨークだったら What's up New York って言ったらニューヨークの人たちがわーって言ってくれてその歓声にすごいもう鳥肌が毎回そのステージで立つのでね、どうみんなも
やっぱ音楽ってね一つにならせてくれるよね、
いっぱい歌って一緒に歌ってくれるから
ね、そうなれる感じをめっちゃ感じます。
It's crazy. They were singing.
And it's so cool. Your Alpha's seeing you guys just a year ago perform for the first time in the U.S. here in New York, and now this year you just completed your first North American tour. So you got to tour the cities around the states. How is it seeing your Alphas in different cities around the U.S.?
本当に最高でした。もうダンスも一緒に踊ってくれたりとか。
Ooh, wow. I love Juria's look.
音楽が大好き。
Wow, I love it because it's like, yeah, it's like she still has kind of like the blonde from when she dyed her hair, but now it's a little bit more, she's getting a little bit more of like her like natural, I guess, brown in, but I love her fit too. I love the bow. I love, ooh, okay. Dang.
すごい楽しんでくれてるっていう姿をこのパフォーマンスしながら直接見ることができて本当にもう感動したし私たちがめっちゃ圧倒されました。
Yeah, she looks great. Wow.
And as we mentioned, across the United States, we love New York, as you see. What has been one of your favorite cities to perform in? Yeah.
Oh my God,
Like
so
to be honest,
Yeah.
every city we went to was crazy. They had the best energy ever. But
Oh my God.
okay, personally, if I were to choose one,
Yeah.
it would be Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There you go.
Obviously New York too. Obviously
Oh,
New York too.
Okay.
But Atlanta and Chicago were one of the biggest venues we had within our North American tour.
Yeah.
So I think that's what Alpha is more. There were so many of our alphas there
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
And so I
That's
feel like
cool, yeah.
they were very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to some of the venues we were in. So yeah, I think
Okay.
Atlanta was
Shout out Chicago. Shout out Atlanta.
Shout out. Oh, but don't worry, New York.
My
yeah,
favorite is
yeah,
New
New
York.
York
There we
was
go.
crazy.
There we go.
New York was crazy. They sang
I
along. We talked about
I love the idea that like Jurin's like, I'm gonna say New York. You can say I'm saying New York.
it was crazy. Yeah.
And while you're on tour, you're still working. You released your song, If You Know, You Know, which is awesome. And
Okay,
you
so
know,
this
we
was
got a sneak peek of your new EP. Aw. So why did you decide to release If You Know, You Know while you're on tour?
そうですね、なんかこうワールドツアーしながらこう新曲をリリースするっていうのはすごい新しいと思うんですけど、なんかワールドツアーしてる時にもこういろんな人に XG の曲が届いたらいいなっていうのは思ってて、ワールドツアーしてる時にあれ XG 何してるんだろうってなるよりもしながらもこう新しい曲がどんどんリリースされて、なんかアルファーズも結構いろんな都市に来てくれるんですけど、その年々で私たちも毎回ちょっとアップグレードして
新しさとかね
そうセットリストとかも組んでるので、なんか毎回新鮮な気持ちでアルファーズにも見てもらえたらなと思ってやりました。
with one of the lyrics in If You Know, You Know. I wrote it down. I made a note. Do my dancey dance. If you're killing my girls, I'm gonna throw those hands.
Those hands like.
Throw the hand, you know what I'm saying? What I love about that is it shows the unity and it shows what this sisterhood means.
I know.
So how powerful is it for you to be able to do this with the people who you love the most, with your sisters, and to know that you have each and every one of your sisters back? If you gotta throw those hands, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to do. What does that mean to you to know that you have your girls with you?
First, before they say, I just love it because I think a lot of, I guess just tone and like message wise it does remind me of New Dance, right? Where New Dance, it was them just dancing with the girls at the party. You know what I mean? Just like that friendship there, which is nice too. Man, I can't wait. I'm so excited for like new XG stuff, bro. I'm so excited. I'm glad we still have stuff to check out, and I just, it's like I am dreading the moment where I don't have, where I'm like kind of caught up and I'm just waiting for new stuff because I'm just like, bro's gonna be like thirsty out here, like please, please a drop of something.
Like, I don't know how to explain our relationship in words because it's more than that, you know? It's like, it's bigger than family. It's bigger than just like a sisterhood.
Yeah.
It's what we built together throughout these 8 years that we've known each other. So I feel like, yeah, なんて言うんだろうね、本当に。なんか言葉がない。Like, I can't come up with any words to describe our relationship, how deep it is, you know? But
Strong bond.
yeah, we definitely have a very strong bond and bigger than the universe. That's what we always say. But yeah, I feel like we're always together, you know? We stick together no matter what happens. I'm gonna throw some. And then everyone in the back, they're like, this. I do it first, and then they go.
Oh my god.
So, we're always here. I love it.
Maya, lead the
We love
charge.
seeing the sisterhood and how you guys do have each other's backs, but at the same time, we know each of you guys individually, and you each individually bring something amazing to the group. So how important is that to always have each other's backs, but make sure that you don't lose yourself too?
でもやっぱりなんか一人一人好きなものとかやりたいことを、まあ、似てるんですけど全然違ったりするので、なんかその自分の好きなものだったりをちゃんと忘れないように日頃からなんか着たい服着るだったり、例えばひーちゃんはもうロリータが大好きだからロリータファッションやるとか、その自分の好きをちゃんと何でしたっけ、追求する、
Yes.
追求することがなんか一番自分の個性を忘れないことなのかなってすごい思います。
With that, yeah, I mean, we break out during the shows and we have our solo moments. We do our covers, you know. It's Avril, it's you know, maybe it's Brittany. You fangirl a little bit. Here's what I heard. I don't know if you caught this little bit of information. Just being a fan of other artists. Just in coming into the studio today, you guys saw Erykah Badu.
Yes! We saw Erykah Badu! We're huge fans! It's crazy!
Huge fans!
Crazy.
That isn't that like it's so special to have these individual loves but come to. What was that like? Let's talk about that. When you saw Erykah Badu in the elevator.
It was just a second. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was just like a woo woo. What?
Well, you know you just turned yourself into a meme, right? Woo woo, what? This camera.
That's funny.
But it's that real emotion. I mean, it's so amazing, so fun. And to be music fans and to be able to do this for your job, that must be the most just heart-filling feeling in the world, right?
好きだからすごい追求できる気持ちがあったりとか、好きだから例えばそのエリカ・バドゥさんの音楽もいつも聞くんですけど、好きだからもっと知りたいって思ったりとか、その気持ちが一番自分たちをこうモチベーションを上げてくれる気持ちなのかなって思ってます。
Love it.
Yeah, and with that, more music coming out, the mini album. Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is
What
yeah.
song are you most excited to perform that you think that the crowd is just gonna really take in with the energy for the next mini album?
どれだろうね。一番観客がエキサイティになりそうな。
Excited.
そう、曲の盛り上がりそうな曲。
I think Howling.
Howling.
I was gonna say.
Our
I was gonna say probably Howling, and that's not to take anything away from like something ain't right, and if you know, because in all those songs they're great, but Howling is like, you could tell, yeah, Howling is gonna get people going.
Idol,
Tyler.
Howling, and Is This Love?
Is this love? And
It's like one of our favorites in the
Ooh.
album.
So,
Oh,
you
okay.
say that. How about you sing a little bit?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my God.
guys!
Yes, we also love the song called In the Rain.
Okay, she wants to tease In the Rain.
Give us that one.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
In the Rain.
We're about to get a little bit in the rain. Okay, cool. I mean, you know, we've seen. I've reacted to a live performance and the portion of the album, but I'll tell you. Okay.
Acapella all together.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All together. You left me.
In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see on my side, on my side, on my side? So let it rain, what else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, 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 in the rain. Oh my gosh!
It's R&B.
So good. In the flesh in this room, like that is so cool to hear. And you're right, the harmonies and
That was awesome.
Wow, you guys are putting in
So
much-
effortless, dude. So effortless. Like, listen to that acapella. That was crazy. Just on point. Just like, hey, just do it. Oh my god.
So let it rain, can't you see the rain?
All together. You left me.
In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see on my side, on my side, on my side? So let it rain, what else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, 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 in the rain. Oh my gosh!
It's R&B.
Wow.
So good. In the flesh in this room, like that is so cool to hear. And you're right, the harmonies and wow, you guys are putting in so much
Awesome.
work. I cannot wait to hear that song and its completion.
We're so excited.
All right. R&B vibe.
XG.
Blush over here.
Making me blush.
And just to put a bow on it all, what words do you guys have for the Alpha? I
Ah.
love you so much, and I've been rocking with you since day one.
Oh my god, we love you Alpha so much. Thank you always for supporting us and giving us so much love and energy. We have so much to show you guys, so I hope you guys stay ready. And I hope you guys are ready to kind of, party to our songs.
Yo.
This album is filled with like different genres, so we're really
Yeah, it's
excited
true. It
to
definitely
release
is,
those
for sure.
songs, And I hope you guys can see another side of XG. Hope you guys are excited. The world tour isn't over yet. We still have additional shows as well next year.
Europe. Yeah.
Europe. We're gonna go back to Japan.
Let's go.
Some more maybe. But yeah, we love you guys so much. I hope you guys feel the love and energy from us too.
We
love
Pretty sure
you.
Yeah, we
One more time,
we do.
XG.
We do.
Thank you so much.
Wow. That was awesome.
Empire State.
That was cool. All right, so that is it for this video. You know, it's funny, there are two things that were going through my head. The first one was like the nails. Like, I was trying to catch everyone's nails because, the girls, they love their crazy nails, and I always love trying to see exactly what type they're wearing for each video that they do. And also, what I think is really fascinating, in particular about watching interviews like this, is like timeline. Right? Like, where does it take place in the time frame? And so this is obviously, if you know, I guess, had just dropped recently at the point of this interview, and they were already talking about Howling, and they were talking about the new album, and they even sang In the Rain here, So it's fascinating to me to always try to like line up stuff, right? And I wonder if there's which leads me to say that like this released January 7th, right? This on Z100's channel. And I wonder if there was like, I wonder if that was due to Simon at all, the timing of this particular interview's release, because it does seem like it would be something that he orchestrated the timing for, especially with the way that XG content comes out, right? Because they're like months behind, like with XG days and extra XG, they're still like months behind. They have stuff filmed, probably ahead for a lot of things, and it could be a thing too where they may have taken off from doing any extra sort of like documentary or vlogging based things during the holidays too. That could have been a big thing, but it just seems fascinating that like, oh yeah, we'll release it now, even though it happened months ago. But yeah, it's cool. That means you get more XG content, right? And we're always here for that. Love in the Rain. It's probably one of my favorite tracks that didn't get a music video. I don't know if we will get one for it. I don't know if we'll get one for that. And Is This Love? Which again, they don't need to do that. That's cool. It's cool that they've been putting out almost music videos for every track that they've done, but they still might do it. Who knows? You never know with XG. They're crazy. So we are in the new year, and they're continuing their world tour. Hopefully, I'm interested now if they'll, once this tour ends, I wonder if they'll like take a break in terms of like world tour stuff. Like, I'm sure they'll still do performances here and there. Obviously, they've got Coachella, but I hope they also get their rest, and I hope they have some fun now that they've done their world tour. And I'm sure too that now it's like, it might be one of those things now too where they go, okay, the world tour is over. We've got a bunch of other like music videos and stuff that we have to do, and behind the scenes stuff like that. So, but that's it for this XG video. Like I said, I will see you guys over the next couple days with the finale to the documentary. I hope you have a good one. Peace.